Hello everybody, hope you're doing well, and today we're in for an episode of how to make a waxed exposed door. Now how do we do that, guys? Or sorry, a waxed copper door first, and then in our next episode it's a waxed exposed copper door. So how do we make a waxed copper door, right? Alright, let's have a look at this. What we're going to be needing is what you see before you here, which is a crafting table, right? And what are you going to need to make a crafting table? It's wood. So we're going to go right here. Got a bunch of wood here, everywhere. So all different sorts. Any one of this would give you planks. And what you do with the planks, right? Come back here. Is you're then gonna do this. You're gonna take the planks that you've acquired, for example, like so, or the wood that you've collected first. It's gonna give you planks. With that planks, right? You're then gonna use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crafting table. What you're then also gonna do is, once you've got your crafting table, it's right here. You're gonna access that. And then what you're going to do, of course, you're going to need copper ingots, right? So I've actually got some in my chest here. Oh, I wonder where it went. Alright. What we'll do is, I'll just have a... Okay. So let's just do this, right? So if I go here and we look at... what would be... copper. So guys, how do we do it exactly? How do we make the copper ingots? Well, first of all, we're going to need to go inside our crafting table. And what we're then going to be doing is we're going to need what's called copper ore. So there's coal ore here. It's basically rocks that contain these elements that you're going to be using to then extract out of using a furnace. How do you make a furnace? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't miss this. It's called cobblestone. You get them from underground while you're mining for all these other elements like the coal ore, the diamond ore, the gold ore, it's the iron ore. So you've got your furnace. Once you grab your furnace, you're then also going to come here to the furnace. This is a coal ore. So once you break through that, you get what's called coal. You put the coal at the bottom, whatever it is that you're trying to extract or melt out of here. In this case, we did diamond. You then grab it. And in this case here, making this video, it's copper ingots. So when you place your copper ore here, it's going to give you copper ingots right there. You're going to come back to your crafting table, guys. You're going to grab the copper ingots right here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're going to get what's called a copper door. Copper door. With that copper door, guys, what are you then going to do? It's this. So if I go... Oh. You're then going to come back here, guys, and you're going to find your copper door, like so. Now, guys, I'm going to show you something here, right? So these are the stages of copper doors. So about 2 days, it becomes an exposed copper door. About maybe 3 days, depending on the length of time, it'll start to become what's called a weathered copper door. Now, after maybe 4+ days, it'll become completely bluish. So Minecraft days like this, it'll become something like this. That's why I put this out here as a demonstration. It becomes a dioxide. Sorry, yeah. I always get the name completely mixed up. Oxidized dioxide, oxidized copper door. So once you've got this, guys, that's what it's going to look like. It's going to keep going through stages. But with this case, we don't really need that just yet, right? What we want to make, guys, is of course just a wax copper door. So that's the first stage that we've got, which is what right with us. You're going to then come over here and you're going to need what's called honeycomb. And let me guess, where do we get honeycombs from, or honey? It's of course from honey, right? Like the bees make. Bees exist in this game, by the way. So you put your copper door there, and then you put your honey that you've grabbed, extracted. And guys, we've got our, right there, wax copper door. Now if we go back, everybody, we could we've got our door and we could place them down here or place them back out there, and it's a wax copper door. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully you liked it. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe to keep supporting me and having me make more videos like this. Have a nice one. Ciao.